Hello everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. Let me just give you a quick update before we actually jump into the readings. We are hovering at 26%. We're at 26.7. Thank you so much to everybody who gave during this past week. I do appreciate it more than you guys can imagine. And now on to your readings. Hello there, Libra. Thank you so much for stopping by for your tarot video forecast for the week of September 5th through September the 11th. This is the third try, take 3. The first time I went through the whole video without my headset on, so obviously the audio was terrible. And the second time I got about 2/3 of the way through and somebody rang my doorbell and I had to go see what that was all about. So, 3 is a charm, right? Okay, Monday, what you guys have coming up, Libra, is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse is just telling me that you're having a hard time feeling like things are really going your way. Basically, the easiest way that I can sum this up is you're having a hard time feeling like you're really getting into your groove and things are going smooth and just kind of having things flow the way that they would normally on a good day. You're having a hard time getting that routine going. Okay, so that's what I have coming up for Monday for you guys. For Tuesday, a much more enjoyable card. This is the Chariot, and this is just telling me that there's some kind of victory that you have on Tuesday, and that this victory has to do not only with your own self-determination, but also with the encouragement and the support of other people around you that bring that victory into play. So that's a really great card. Now, the King of Clubs on Wednesday is somebody that you're interacting. I have to tell you that I'm getting a really strange sensation from this card this time. For the King of Clubs, I'm seeing somebody who looks very disheveled, who looks very eccentric, and yet I feel like this is somebody that you have some kind of professional appointment with for a lot of you, not for all of you, but maybe like 40% of you, which is a significant amount, you know? And for some of you, this is a lawyer, but this is somebody who thinks outside the box. They think very creatively. They don't really let society tell them how to act, how to behave, what to look like, that type of thing. So I think they are going to look very eccentric. They're also going to be somebody who solves problems in a much more creative way than maybe other people in their profession. And so, yeah, this person, when you look at them, you're just going to go, oh my gosh, they are a lawyer or they do such and such, and you're going to be like, wow. But actually, they're really good at it because the problem solving, I mean, that thinking outside of the box is aided by, aids problem solving. And so they're really good at what they do. They just don't look like everybody else looks, and they don't approach it the way everybody else approaches it. One of the things that I'm coming up with is that this person, because they think so much outside of the box, and I feel like for a lot of them, this person has a position that sort of requires them to be somewhat in the box. I think that a lot of them, the only way that they're able to stay between the lines here and stay within the box is maybe they have a personal assistant, or maybe they have a significant other who's kind of behind the scenes reminding this person, okay, this is acceptable here, okay, you need to be here, and remember, this is somebody's pet peeve, don't bring that up, that type of thing, to really help them to kind of stay within the system that they're in as the person that they are. All right, so let's look at Thursday. Wait a second, let's back up. Why are you guys seeing this King of Clubs eccentric person on Wednesday? For a lot of you, you're getting advice from him. This would be in the professional setting, making an appointment to get some kind of advice from this person. Let's see. For some of you, this person is just in your life. For some of you, this is your significant other. Maybe you're the person behind the scenes making sure they keep their stuff enough together so that other people don't just reject them because they are so creative and off the cuff. I do feel like however you interact with this person on Wednesday, they have some information for you that is a little bit out of the blue. It's something that you would not have considered or thought of yourself, but it's very valuable to you and very usable. So that's the key there. You're getting information from this person that's usable in your own life. Okay, so moving on to Thursday, what we have here is the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, I feel like there's something going on in your life with some other person or in regards to some other person, and they haven't really told you the full story. And so you're sort of thinking things through and sort of putting in puzzle pieces and figuring out where there are holes in the story and sort of filling in those holes with what you think would be likely. So you're really thinking through a situation and sort of trying to figure out, okay, what's really going on here? And I think for the most part, you pretty well get it. You've pretty well got the picture. You might be missing maybe 2, 3, 4, 5%, but for the most part, you know what's up here. So that's Thursday. And then Friday, what we have is the Two of Clubs in reverse. Two of Clubs in reverse talks to me about some kind of confusion, and this is confusion about two or more things that you would like to pursue or move forward with, but you're having a hard time deciding which one you're going to go with because you don't have enough energy or resources or time or something to sink into all of these things you want to move forward with. And so for anything to move forward, you have to focus on one. And so I think you're having a hard time deciding which one you want that to be. Now, on Saturday, what we have showing up is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups can be talking about somebody from your past coming back into your current manifestation on Saturday. This can also talk about remembering the past, looking back at old things as good memories with sentimentality, thinking, you know, those were the good old days, that type of thing. You can be getting together with friends and talking about old days, or getting together with your family and talking about old things. But definitely some old memories coming up, or somebody from the past actually coming into your life on Saturday. Now, on Sunday, Nine of Coins. Nine of Coins tells me that you're pretty happy with your own life as an individual, that you feel like you've taken what you've been handed in life and done well with it, and just feeling overall pretty good about yourself. This can be a very independent card, so this may be that you're doing something on your own. For those of you who are single, this can just be talking generally about how your life is and how you're happy with your life. For those of you who are attached, this can be talking about doing something on your own and having it turn out well and feeling good about it. So there you go, Libras. That's your week. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I do appreciate all your support. I guess 3 is a charm. Yay! For those of you who I don't see at Reiki sessions or at readings during the week, I will see you guys back here the next time around. Peace out. Hello, everybody. This is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before. Completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be able to do Reiki for themselves, and I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki master. And so I was looking into a Reiki Master Program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the Master Program, but the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program. And so that's where you guys come in. What I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. But if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small. So there's the corrected version of that. Um, and actually, I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house, or we would not have to meet in person, just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else, and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise, I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate, and I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you everybody for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.